Right, welcome back to Amped with me, Johnny Doon. I've got Beholder on the sofa. Well, some of them.
Yeah, three parts of Beholder. Good evening, Johnny.
Yeah, been wanting to get you on the show for a little while. You've got a new album. You're exciting and sexy and vibrant. But yeah, for people out there who don't know Beholder, tell us about the beginnings of it. When did it start? When did you get together? Was it similar lineup? You know?
I'd say it was 2008, 2007.
2006 for me.
Oh, was it? 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started off. Primarily, it was a covers band.
Was it?
Yeah. We was basically making pin money. I was in the Handsome Beast at the time, a Birmingham based band.
Of course.
And so I was in another band as well, and we basically just got together, like-minded bunch. And it wasn't long that we kind of realised that we're kind of wasting our talents playing Crazy Train and
Yeah.
and
Even if it's
like
fun.
that. Yeah, it was fun, but the fact we decided we'd start writing our own material, and we came out with the first album, The Awakening, in 2009.
Yeah, I remember.
The Order of Chaos we released in 2013, and now we've got the latest album.
Now your music's kind of rooted in, I suppose, heavy metal is the main thing, but there's technical aspects to it as well.
Yeah, I guess. Well, the guy that's missing, Scott, he is like the missing link to the band.
Yeah.
When he obviously
More ways than one.
He's more ways than one. Yeah.
Well, he joined on the last album.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the first writing experience, having Scott in amongst it, and so we were kind of trying to find our feet. Whereas with this album, we knew exactly what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I guess after the Chaos album, we kind of sat back and we were really sort of ripped it apart and said, okay, well, what do we like of this album and what don't we like? And there was, as much as we do like the album, the fact is we were quite honest and said, we need more room to breathe, and that kind of took away maybe the heavy metal side of it, and it was more about more expression and more room to breathe, and both vocally and both musically, and it's kind of gone a little bit more progressive now in some respects, and a bit more technical as well.
Yeah.
So look, we find it really difficult to pigeonhole who this band is, and that's kind of why the media can't do it either.
That's what this album's about. Really,
Yeah.
just sort of
I don't think you have to really say what Beholder is, because there's elements of chugging in there and all sorts of riffs, melody. There's a lot of attention to solo in as well, some real nice guitar work on there. But you don't have to say we're so and so core.
Exactly. I think we're sort of, obviously I work in the music industry like you do, and I'm kind of sick to the back teeth of getting CDs through that say we're Japanese Nintendo crosscore, whatever, it's like, well, I don't know what that is, and then you put it on and it's a Doom album, you're like, okay, I don't get it. So, we don't even try to put Beholder in a bracket, because I don't think it serves any purpose. If I'm dead honest, I think we're a hard rock band and that's it.
Well,
that's pretty much it.
Well, we're going to watch a video in a little while, but let's talk about the album anyway. The new one, it's the third album. This is Reflections, and the first track's interesting. And that's the one we're going to watch a video of a bit later, because it's about a tragedy really that happened, and you were saying you were just over in Norway as well, but it's actually about Breivik, isn't it, about the massacre.
I've spoken at length about this, that sort of lyrically I would love to write, I don't know whether it's simplistic or whether it's sort of grandiose lyrics, but I can't. It sort of started back when we did the EP back in the day, when I wrote about the Sophie Lancaster thing, and we kind of straight away got this connection with the audience, because we were writing about real things and sort of trying to give answers to why this kind of horrific kind of stuff happens. And obviously the thing with Frozen Steps of Utoya is about the island in Norway where all those kids were slaughtered. And I think the big difference between this album and the last album is the last album was really spitting bile and vitriol and really aggressive and really but this one is like there's still the subject matter, because let's face it, the world is a pretty turgid place.
It's full of subject matter.
Yeah, it's full of subject matter, exactly. But the fact is, what we said on this album that we had to do is we had to encompass some sort of I don't know how to explain it, but some sort of rally cry to say,
Well,
as bad as it is,
yeah.
let's
Be
put
positive,
let's put some positivity and some hope. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, there's plenty to reflect on, and also that's good for bands to do because you don't always want lyrics about fantasy. You do want to relate sometimes to things that people are talking about. And I've heard the album. I've got the album. It sounds fantastic. I think it's probably your boldest work that you're happiest with yourself.
I think we'd all agree it's the best thing we've done. Definitely. Simply because we took time on this one. We didn't feel under pressure to. We took time, and Chris will tell you that we did the writing process slightly different this time. Usually it was like 5 guys. We're now down to 4.
Yeah.
But it was 5 guys in a room, sort of staring at each other, going, "Got any riffs?
What should we do next?"
But now on this one, I said, just sod off the lot of you and just go and write an album, and then we'll hash it out in the studio, and then we'll come up with lyric ideas. And
well, it's more conceptual rather than making a riff that works and then this other riff works and then you end up chaining together a track. We wanted to do compositions, and now that we're a little bit older, we're a bit more sort of grown up regards a lot of processes, and we've learnt a lot of lessons over the years, and this is by far the best work we've done just because it's the thing that we're most comfortable with, and it's probably the most honest we've been with our own music tastes.
So well, good, good. And obviously out gigging as well, out on the scene when you can, getting in the back of the van, getting out there up and down the country. Because, you guys, you play festivals sometimes, you also, play pubs, don't you?
Just done a run,
we literally just did a run finishing off at the Nambuka on the Holloway Road in London. And what we did is we decided to take the album out in its entirety, which is it was either a foolhardy move or a brave move.
It can go either way, really.
It kind of works. It
was a risk, but it's really paid off, I think. I mean, the amount of positive feedback, never mind the reviews we've had, because reviews are reviews. They've all been really, really good, but reviews isn't from the horse's mouth, whereas it's people at your gigs.
Well, guys, we've run out of time pretty much, but yes, I could chat much more. You only get a few minutes on this show, but good to see you. I'll see you at Bloodstock Festival as well.
We might be there.
12th to the 14th of August. That is at Catton Hall in Derbyshire. Lots of great bands this year, and let's listen to a track. This is a lyric video as well from Reflections. This is Frozen Steps of a Toya on Amp. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks.